Okay, so here we have, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but we have this 4K camcorder. Um, I'm looking at it. It says 4K Ultra HD. It says 18x zoom. It says Wi-Fi, so you should be able to connect it to your phone and be able to use your phone as a monitor, or probably connect it to your tablet and use it as a monitor. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. So, see what the box look like. So I chose this one because I like, you see the top, which I'm gonna show y'all in a bit. I like how it looks. It looks a little bit more professional. You know what I'm saying? All right. Finally got the box open up. So when you first open it up, guess what you see first? You see the DVC, looks like a carrying case. Take it out the box. And that's it. The box is empty. First off, this case is really nice. Even though I'm not going to be using it because I have a camera bag, but this case is really nice. Open it up. Right. And the first thing you see is the remote. It's the remote to control it when you are far distance and the camera's all the way over there. You can take pictures. You can press record, stop. There's supposed to be a light on it. There's a light on it. See a little light icon right here. So there's supposed to be a light on it. So if you were to get this camera, um, I don't know if this is infrared or night vision. I'm not sure what that light is. But if it's a regular light, you know, like you would put on top of your camera, DSLR or something like that, then it's pretty cool. All right, the remote. What else do we have in here? So even though I have one already, this came with a stereo shotgun mic. And I heard somebody say that this doesn't really work. It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what setting you put it in, it doesn't work. It's all the same. That is a lie. Let me clarify that. That is a lie because I have one already and I've tested it out several times, even months ago, even sometime last year. I tested it out and it works. Okay, so don't listen to them. Maybe they didn't have the correct plug. Maybe they was using it for their phone and they didn't have the right cord plug into their phone. Because you know there's two different type of plugs. There's a cord that has two rings on it where you plug into the mic, this, and then on the other side of that cord it has three rings, and that part plugs into your smartphone if you're using your smartphone. So maybe they had it, maybe they was, doing it wrong or didn't have the correct cord. But this does work. Okay. What else you got in here? You have the adapter that you plug into the wall to charge your camera. So what's next? You have this. So what is this? This is, and this seems to me that it plugs into the camera itself because it has zoom up here. Got zoom, zoom out. It has shoot for the camera. It also has a little hot shoe mount right here for you to mount the the microphone, or if you want to mount a light, you know. But yeah, so this is kind of like a stabilizer handle for the camera, which I think makes the camera looks, a little bit more professional. You know what I'm saying? Than what normally comes with a camcorder. So this, I like this. This is definitely gonna make this camera definitely gonna make it look a whole lot more professional. It's right here. It says 4K Ultra HD. What else you have? I believe this is a USB-C, USB-C cord for you to charge the camera, most likely. What you have here is a lens hood. Well, what's different about this lens hood and the one that I normally be getting, this doesn't look standard. This looks a little bit more professional, than what I'm used to. Yeah, what I'm used to. Okay, here we have, this looks like, yeah, it sure is. This is a lithium battery. This is the battery that goes on a camera. This is what you charge. This is what, powers the camera. Don't know how long this battery lasts. I just got this camera. Never had this type of battery before. I'm used to the small mini micro battery. Now, the moment we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Now, tell me why this feels a little bigger than the cameras I normally get, the camcorders I normally get. It feels a little bigger and bulkier than the cameras I normally get. All right, so let's open it up. So this is the bag it came in, extra protection. All right, this is the plastic. I was getting wet. So now we take it out. Wow, hold up. Look at this. Yo, I promise you, this is way bigger than any camcorder I ever purchased. I even got the Sony, the Sony, I think it's CX, the CX405. I even got that. This is bigger than that. Look at this. Look at this, man. I promise you, this looks a whole lot more professional than the camcorders I'm used to. I promise you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a good buy. Guess where this came from? Not Amazon. Y'all know I love Amazon, but no, it has not. It didn't come from Amazon this time. This came from Temu. I cost like $100 and something. How much was it? I think like 150, 160, something like that. Around 150, 160 came straight from Temu. I wish there was a name on here that I could give y'all. And tell me why this screen is a whole lot, can't drop it. This screen is a whole lot bigger than what I'm used to. Like I said, I have purchased a lot of camcorders, okay? Over the past couple of years, I have purchased a lot of camcorders, and this screen is a whole lot bigger than the ones that, bro, I like this. All right, putting the battery in. So this part goes like this. All right, this part is the camera. Push it in, should be good. Yeah, it's on correctly. Hit the powered on. Special instructions in photo mode when shooting at close range, 10 centimeters to 30 centimeters, or when switching between far or near scenes. Please half press the camera when the prompt box on the screen changes to in video mode. This video camera supports shooting scene larger than 30 centimeters in the picture, and the picture will always be in clear focus. If you want to use it as close range, such as 10 centimeters to 30 centimeters shooting, please half press the camera without letting go, and you can achieve clear shooting at close range. Only use USB. Oh, only this USB can charge. Recording. I don't want to record it. SD card. SD card is not detected. Please insert. Alright, it's not recording. So remember, if you get this kind of type of camera, I'm trying to show y'all. Anyway, you always want your frames per second to be 30. Alright, so 30 frames per second is good for whatever camcorder or camera you have, okay? If I can find the link to this camera, if I can find the link to that, then I will be sure to put it in the description. This is for those who, you know, want to be a videographer but on a budget. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got money like that, but you know you like filming. You want to be a videographer. You want good quality. You know, for the budget of your pocket, which is cool. All right, let me finish assemble all of this, and then we'll talk more. I found this right here. This right here opens up, and it'll give you access to the mic port. It'll give you access to the USB port to charge it, and it'll give you access to, I think, either the HD input, your mic input, and the USB input. So to open it, you see the handles on this side. Right in front of the handle, you pull this open, and then boom, there's your USB port, your HD port, and your microphone port. And that's how you do it. And then to close it, you close it back, and then just push it closed, and it'll close. So for the memory card, you open it up, and then right here, you're gonna slide this up, slide it up, and it's gonna click, and then you put your memory card in there. Okay, so we're reviewing this product, but I'm also showing y'all how to use it, just in case y'all do decide to get it. Then it'll be easy for y'all, because I'm right now, as I'm recording, I'm figuring all this out by myself. Ain't nobody helping me figuring this out, so I am figuring it out. I'm learning on the spot, as I'm recording. So hopefully once this recording goes up, and if y'all decide to get this camera, I pray I can find the link to put it in the description for y'all to get one. Then this can help y'all to learn how to set this up. And so with your memory card, I have a 32 gig memory card. So with your memory card for this camera, right now I'm using my phone, my smartphone. So I'm using my 32 gig memory card, but you also need this micro adapter. Okay, you need this micro adapter. So insert your memory card into the micro adapter, and then you will be able to insert this into your camera, and you'll be able to start recording, filming. You know what I'm saying? When putting the memory card in, you want to make sure that the you want to make sure that this bronze part is facing towards the back of the camera, and you want to make sure the adapter name, like you want to make sure this, what you see here, you want to make sure it's facing towards the monitor. Slide it in gently, push it in, and then you should be able to pull this back down. Yep, pull it back down, and now your memory card is in and secure. When you put your memory card in, it's going to ask you to format your memory card. So it don't matter if your memory card is brand new, you still want to hit yes, format memory card, so that way, the memory card will be able to work properly with your camera. And if you do not have a tripod, make sure you get a tripod, and the tripod should come with this little piece that you can just screw into the bottom of the camera, and then you'll be able to mount this camera to your tripod and do your panning, do your tilting up, tilting down, and just get into it. You know what I'm saying? Get into filming, shooting, you know what I'm saying? Recording, whatever you're doing. Either you're blogging, doing a series, doing a movie, doing a short film, doing, you know, whatever you're doing, YouTube videos, then, a tripod is definitely important for you to have. All right. And any tripod you purchase will come with this little piece for you to screw onto your camera for you to mount it to that tripod. Let's finish connecting the rest of the pieces. Okay, here it is. This is the camera put together. Right? This is the camera, the lens hood. You have your, and then also up here, you have your zoom, and then you have shoot. I don't know if the shoot is for pictures. Most likely it's for pictures, because this red button back here is to record. Most likely this right here, like the up, down, left, right, you know, directional stuff. Most likely that's to go through your settings and, you know, for you to, you know, just select white balance, autofocus, you know, all different type of settings that's in here, most likely that you can mess around with. I don't know because I have not gone into the settings yet. All right. So honestly, I'm impressed. It doesn't feel cheap. It does not feel cheap. You know how cheap plastic feel cheap, like brittle, like any sudden move you could break it. Well, this does not feel cheap. This part right here does not feel cheap. Even the lens hood does not feel cheap. Mind you, it's not. They don't have that super expensive feeling, you know, but it's still good quality. We're gonna try to go over real quick the different settings. I'm not gonna go in depth for each settings. Maybe I'll do that for another video, but we're going to get into the settings. So, man, this is just so awesome. You twist it. You twist this to your right to take it off. I guess I have to hit menu. I guess you hit menu right here. All right. So in menu, you have record resolution. You got white balance. You got exposure setting. You got metering. All right. Scroll down. Then you have sharpness. You have sharpness. You got video quality. Go down. Going down, you have your ISO. You have your time watermarked. So that means if you want each video to have a time and date on it, then, you know, it would be like a watermark stamp of that time and that date that you recorded. I guess to help you manage your footage. All right. You have motion detection. You have record auto on. And that's it. Yes. So that's for video. Now we're going to click on settings. And for settings, you have Wi-Fi. You have Wi-Fi information, reset Wi-Fi, light source frequency. You got LED indicator, brightness level, auto screensaver, auto power off, 3 minutes. It's set to 3 minutes default. Button prompt, on, off music, languages, time format, time set, date set, format. That's to format your memory card. Device information, factory reset. Let's go to device information. So on device information, it says software version v4.1, update time April 4th 2023. So a year ago this device was updated. I don't know if there's a way to update it. If I find that out, then I'll do my best to give you an updated video. Alright, so that is all of the settings. Oh, it's touch screen too. Look, it's touch screen. It's touch screen. So I'm gonna touch menu on the bottom. Touch screen, ain't that awesome? Slowly record. White balance. White balance, you have auto, you have sunny, you have cloudy, you have fluorescent. So you can choose whichever white balance you want. You can just play with it. So this button on the bottom, this is basically to go back. It's like a back button. So real quick, I'm going to switch over to this camera, and we're going to see the quality of this camera, and I'm going to post that in this video. We're going to post the quality for this camera. Yo, for real, bro, this look. Honestly, this is probably the most professional camera I ever owned in my life. Alright, we finna switch to this camera. Real quick, something I forgot to mention, that it came with a 64 gig memory card. So this camera is so cool. It can shoot 4K 30 frames per second. It's not laggy, as we discussed before. And it came with a 64 gigabyte memory card. How cool is that? Hey there. Alright. So we are shooting at 4K 30 frames per second. Look, yo, ain't no lag. I had a camera before that I sent back that said it was 4K. But then when I put it on 4K and then I was going like this, it was kind of choppy and laggy and all that stuff. But this is smooth as butter. This is real good. Mind you, everything's on auto right now. Everything is on default. I did not change any settings. This says I have about 1 hour and 12 minutes of record time, which is pretty awesome. And if you have multiple memory cards, you could just swap them out. Alright, this is the kitchen. But look how fast look how fast it adjusts. Look how fast it adjusts. I like that. I had a camera before that. It took a couple of seconds to adjust. Don't mind the mess. Don't mind the mess. Okay. Mind you, everything's on auto. Now we're going to open up outside. Sorry, gotta turn this light off. Don't want people knowing what's in my crib. Alright. This is what outside looks like. Now we finna zoom. We're gonna try to zoom right down that black truck. You're gonna press the back button. As you can see, I think there's a little white noise in there, but as you can see, it's still focused. So I'm not really, I don't really care too much about the zoom. It's digital zoom, so I don't care really too much about it, because in post I can zoom it all I want. Let me turn it to Alright, so this is me talking in front of the camera using the built-in microphone in the camera, even though it came with, see, I was out the frame. Even though it came with a external microphone. It came with an external microphone, but apparently that external microphone needs to be charged via USB-C. So it's charging right now, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that light button to turn the light on and see if that works out. Alright, this ain't a smartphone. So it's a smartphone with open camera. You can pause. Okay, you can press pause and then do what you're doing and then press resume, and then you won't have as much, video clips or files. You won't have much video files, but no matter. I'm gonna stop this and see if I can find that light button, turn that light on that it says to come with, and then we're gonna see what that do. Okay, we got the light on this camera. Now we finna turn this light off. Alright, turning the light off, and that little flashlight thingy on the camera is on. Y'all see that it's on? Y'all see the light? It's on. This is definitely, and then the screen is wider, it's bigger. Like, I could be at a far distance and still see myself in the frame good enough. So instead of me getting a monitor, external monitor, look at that. Definitely works. Don't know what that is. Might need to clean that up. It's the hot water tank. But yeah, that light definitely works. You can only use it, you can only turn it on with the remote. Unfortunately, it takes a AAA battery, 2 AAA battery, and I do not see any other buttons to turn that on. I see zoom in, zoom out is on. Yeah, I don't see any other. I'm about to tell ya, this right here turns it on. Off, on, off, on. So you definitely want to make sure you keep this remote with you. You can also get you rechargeable batteries. Forgot the name of it. I think it's EBL is the company that I have rechargeable batteries from. I only have the AA. I don't have the AAA as yet. But anyway, this concludes the quality test. Mind you, I didn't touch none of the settings. Okay, all the settings is stock. As a videographer, you should know. Pro, beginners, amateur, no matter what you are, you should know that in post you can do so much in post. You can color grade, color correct in post. Okay, there's a lot you can do in post, and if y'all want to learn, you know, then comment down below and let me know. I use the see, I'm turned. Okay, see, the lighting is perfect. The window light is pointing like right here to my side, so it's not directly in front of me. It's not directly behind me, because as you can see, it ain't working out. So boom, like right here, the perfect lighting. So if you want to learn, comment down below, and then I can put together a video or even go live on YouTube and show y'all you know, how to do some stuff in CapCut. There's a pro version and then there's a free version. Okay, you don't necessarily need the pro version, you don't. Okay, I would say for the pro version, you probably need it for vocal isolation. So if you're talking in the camera and then there's a lot of noise in the background, you can use vocal isolation, and it will take everything out of the background, reduce it a whole lot, so you can hear the person talking. So that's one of the pros, you know, about CapCut Pro. Anyway, with this camera, I might as well just end the video with this camera instead of going back to the other phone. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope y'all learned a lot about this camera. I hope that y'all made a decision if y'all want this camera or not. You know, for those who just starting, you know, those who already started and they're using their phone or using another camcorder, you know, whatever the case is, yeah, this camera is pretty good. Mind you, there's tons of good quality cameras out there, and they all have different prices. So I'm trying to show y'all good quality camcorders, and you can even use your smartphone. Trying to show y'all, you know, how to be a videographer on a budget, how to purchase, you know, gears and equipments and accessories on a budget without hurting your pockets. All right, so thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Alright, share with your people. If you know anybody who wants to learn about videography or how to get started or anything like that, then share with your people. Alright, so until next time,